Have a pleasant day, everyone. Before we start our formal discussion, first, please read our objectives. And now, our topic for today is physical education, teacher education curriculum, which would be tackled by Miss Omar.
Now, let's proceed to the first topic, the changing landscape in education. So, what is the changing landscape? So, it is the educational landscape in undergoing profound transformation. So, reshaping the way we think about teaching, learning, and what it means to be educated in 21st century. So, we will discuss how the role of educator are shifting the importance of access and inclusivity in education, and what are the future hold for this ever-evolving field. So first, the technological integration and digital learning. So one of the most visible drivers to change in education is the integration of technology in the classroom. So the impact on student engagement. So the digital tools enhance student engagement by offering interactive content, gamified learning experience, and multimedia resources. So, real-time feedback mechanism allow educator to monitor student progress closely and provide timely intervention or additional support as needed. Second is from lecturers to facilitators. So this shift empower learners to take ownership of their learning journey and develop essential skills such as problem solving and communication. So in this changing landscape of education, educators are transitioning into facilitator of learning. So they facilitate student-centered activities, promote critical thinking, and encourage collaboration among students. Third is the professional development and lifelong learning. So in the dynamic educational landscape, professional development is crucial for educators to stay abreast of emerging trends, technologies, and pedagogical approaches. So, continuous learning opportunities such as the workshop, conference, and online courses that enable to the educator to enhance their teaching practices, integrate innovative strategies, and adapt the evolving educational needs. So that's all for the first topic, and the second topic will be tackled by Ms. Humadla and Ms. Pilapil.
Good day everyone, let's proceed to another topic, which is the Philippine Professional Standard for Teacher, or what we call the PPST. So as you can see on this slide, it's defined teacher quality on the Philippines. It is a public statement or professional accountability that can help teachers reflect on and assess their own practices. As they inspire for professional growth and professional development, as a deep understanding, the Philippine Professional Standard for Teacher, which is built on NCBTS, complements the reform initiative on teacher quality from pre-service education to in-service training. It is articulate that teacher quality in the K-12 reform through well-being domains, strands, and indicators that provide measure of professional learning and competence practices and effective engagement. This set of standard makes explicit that teachers should know, be able to do, and value the achievements and competence, improve student learning outcomes, and eventually quality education. It is founded on teaching philosophy or learner-centered, lifelong learning, and inclusivity and diversity among others of our learners. So that is the Philippine, or what we call the PPST. So this is not included to our PPT, but I'm gonna tell you the aims of the PPST. First is set out clear expectation for teacher along well-defined career stage, professional development from beginning to distinguished practices. Second, engage teacher to actively embrace continuing effort and attaining proficiency. Last is apply a uniform measure to assess teacher performance, identify needs, and provide support for professional development. So what is the importance of PPST? So this is the deep understanding what is important of PPST. First, it shall be used a basis for all learning and development programs for teachers to ensure the effective implementation of the K-12 program. Second, it will be used for the selection and promotion of a teacher performance. Now, I hope you understand what is PPST. So, let us proceed to the different types of career stage for professional teacher. The first stage is the beginning teacher. They possess knowledge, skills, and value that support the teaching and learning process. They manage learning programs and have strategies that promote learning based on the learning needs of their students or learners. They seek advice from different colleagues to consolidate their teaching practices. So second, the career stage 2 or the proficient teachers. So this proficient teacher, they actively engage in collaborative learning with the professional community and other stakeholders for mutual growth and advancement. They are reflective practitioner and who continually consolidate the knowledge, skills, and practices of their career stage of a first teacher. So that's the two career stage. So next proceed to another career stage 3. So, career stage 3 or highly proficient teacher, they have a high education, focused situation cognition, or more adept in a problem solving and optimized opportunity to gain from experience. Career stage 3 teacher work collaboratively with colleagues and provide them support and mentoring to enhance their learning and practices. They continually seek to develop their professional knowledge and practices by reflecting on their own needs and those of their colleagues and students of our learners. Next, last is the career stage 4 or distinguished teachers. So they are recognized as a leader in education, contributors to the professional and initiator or collaborations and partnership. They create lifelong impact in the lives of colleagues, students, and others. They consistently seek professional advancement and relevance and pursuit of teaching quality and excellence. They exhibit commitment to inspire the education community and stakeholders for the improvement of education provision in the Philippines. So there are the 4 career stage of a professional teacher. So next proceed to another subtopic of the PPST.
Now let's proceed to the 7 domains. The domains collectively comprise 37 strands that refer to more specific dimensions of teacher practices. The first domain, which is the content, knowledge, and pedagogy. It is composed of 7 strands. The first one is the content, knowledge, and its application within and across curriculum areas, research-based knowledge and principles of teaching and learning. The number 2, positive use of ICT strategies for promoting literacy and numeracy. The number 3, strategies for developing critical and creative thinking as well as other higher order thinking skills. The number 4, mother tongue, Filipino and English teaching and learning. And lastly, classroom communication strategies. The second domain is learning environment consists of 6 strands. Let's proceed to the second domain. The learning environment, and it is consists of 6 strands. Number 1, learner safety and security, fair learning environment, management of classroom structure and activities, support for learner participation, promote of purposive learning, and lastly, management of learner behavior. Now let's proceed to the third domain, diversity of learners. It is consist of 5 strands. The first one, learners, gender, needs, strengths, interests, and experiences. The second one, learners' linguistic, cultural, socioeconomic, and religious backgrounds. Number 3, learners with disabilities, giftedness, and talents. Number 4, learners in difficult circumstances. And lastly, learners from indigenous groups. Now let's proceed to the fourth domain, the curriculum and planning. It includes 5 strands. The first one is planning and management of teaching and learning process. Number 2, learning outcomes aligned with learning competencies. Number 3, relevance and responsiveness of learning programs. Number 4, professional collaboration to enrich teaching practice. And lastly, teaching and learning resources, including ICT. Okay, the fifth domain, assessment and reporting, and it is consists of 5 strands. Number 1, design, collection, organization, and utilization of assessment strategies. Number 2, monitoring and evaluation of learner progress and achievement. Number 3, feedback to improve learning. Number 4, communication of learner needs, progress, and achievement to key stakeholders, and use of assessment data to enhance teaching and learning practices and programs. Now, let's proceed to the domain number 6, the community linkages and professional engagement. It consists of 4 strands. The first one is establishment of learning environments that are responsive to community context. Number 2, engagement of parents and the wider school community in the educative process. Number 4, professional ethics, and lastly, school policies and procedures. Now, let's proceed to the domain 7, personal growth and professional development. It contains 5 strands. Number 1, philosophy of teaching. Number 2, dignity of teaching as a profession. Number 3, professional links with colleagues. Number 4, professional reflection and learning to improve practice. And lastly, professional development goals. So, what are the uses of the Philippine professional strands for teachers? According to the DO number 42 series of 2017, the PPST shall be used as a basis for all learning and development programs for teachers to ensure that teachers are properly equipped to effectively implement the K-12 program. So, teacher performance appraisal shall also be aligned to the PPST. Further, the PPST can also be used for the selection of promotion of teachers. Thank you. Now, let's proceed to our next topic.
technology integration. Technology integration refers to the seamless and meaningful incorporation of technology tools and resources into the teaching and learning process. It goes beyond simply using technology for its own sake and focuses on how technology can be used to enhance student learning, engagement, and achievement. For example, in PE classes, the PE teacher uses Kahoot to create interactive quizzes about fitness concept, allowing students to compete in real time. This gamified approach makes learning about healthy eating and exercise fun and engaging, motivating students to participate actively. Personalized learning. Personalized learning is an educational approach that tailors instruction to meet the unique needs, interests, and learning styles of each individual student. It focuses on providing customized learning experiences that empower students to take ownership of their education. Example in PE class, about different sports and activities. Instead of everyone participating in the same activity, the teacher offered a variety of options. The student can choose to play a game of soccer, participate in the dance class, or try a yoga session. Based on their interests and abilities, this allows students to explore activities that resonate with them, promoting engagement and enjoyment in physical activity.
And the third one is focused on lifelong fitness. Nowadays, we all know that technology has a big impact on people, especially for students. That's why through technology, we can use it to encourage and inspire them with positive words about the importance of physical activities and their lives, most especially in their mental well-being. And the fourth one is the collaboration and community engagement. We can conduct seminar in school or in our barangay to encourage the community to further understand the importance of physical activity. This can help the student to experience different activities and they can practice and enhance their skills and also their abilities in every aspect of physical activities. And for the last one, inclusive process. Inclusive process, adapting curricula to ensure all students, regardless of their ability, can participate and benefit from physical education. So in short, we should be fair to all individuals. We need to make them feel that they can join, participate, and engage regardless of their abilities or situation. So they can feel that there is no barrier despite of their differences. In that case, all students can benefit from physical education. And that's all about the concept of physical education revolution.